Notts County Tour, thank you for everyone that is tuned in. Welcome to Notts and Hornchurch fans. I know there's a few of you watching. This is going to be the watch along of the game. We'll discuss how it's going, put a few questions up that you've got, and just really hope for an interesting semi-final cup tie. I do hope it'll be a lot better, don't you, George, than the dire watch along we did of the Chesterfield game where we didn't actually have a shot on target.
Yeah, I mean, if he was gonna pick a game to not do a watch along to this season, it was that game on it.
It's the worst one. What do you make of the lineup then?
Holding no prisoners, is he, with that lineup? Probably one of the strongest teams he could have put out, in my opinion. Can't really figure out the formation. Like, you could argue it's a 4-4-1-1 with Rodriguez playing like that number 10. You could argue it's 4-4-3. So you can't really depict it. We all know he likes playing the 4-3-3, so you're sort of thinking it probably is that. But very, very interested to see that he is taking it seriously. I think he sort of has to, doesn't he, really? He's not sort of in that comfortable position where he can play sort of more fringe players because it's his first game, it's a semi-final, and he's going to be judged a lot today on the result. So he sort of has to win, doesn't he? So you can see why he's done it.
Yeah, I think, like you said, it's the strongest team bar Cal Roberts, I think.
Yeah.
Probably.
In saying that, though, interesting thing, I don't know if you caught the little video they put out of the training session that he held yesterday. Cal Roberts was in it, which is very promising. He's in it watching the... he's training, isn't he? So it's good to just see him back at it, I suppose.
Yeah. I've
not seen him forever.
I think saying it's the strongest team, you could probably make a case the way he's played in the past few weeks that Brindley might be the stronger the right backs. But other than that, this team, all respect to Hornchurch, this team should win this comfortably. But we all know cup ties, and especially cup ties later on, are very different things, aren't they?
They are, yeah. They are.
All right. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
One thing I can safely say is we're definitely going to have a shot on target this time. Honestly, what did we end up talking about in the last watch along? We ended up talking about roundabouts near the ground.
Yeah, the one at Swindon, but I'm not going to go back onto it because it's just awful.
That's a good roundabout though. That was.
I don't know about good. Confusing would have been better.
The fact that we made the trip to Swindon in about an hour and 25 minutes.
We won't talk about that one.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, sad day as well. But
yeah, it was a sad day.
On to better things.
First time we've not had Neil Ardley while we've been a channel as well. It'll be 2 years tomorrow that we've been a channel for the first time. So very strange, isn't it, that we're going to see some new ideas? But I'm positive. The way he said he sets his teams up. He likes to press. He likes to be on the front foot. He likes to play nice football. I think we saw everything was too passive under Ardley. Definitely, it was too passive. We were scared to be that dominant team. We saw at the end of last season with the dominant side in the division, and we just played with fear. I think. I mean, look at some of the individuals who got on the pitch. Enzio was actually really good in League Two. Ellis, Lacey, Slocum, best keeper in the league when he's got confidence, but sort of his confidence has dropped today, hasn't it?
It certainly has. Since he got, I've said it a few times now. Since he got that red card, his confidence just seems to have dropped a little bit. Not so much on the shot stopping side of things. It's more when we're playing it out from the back. He seemed a little bit nervous with the ball at his feet. So, yeah. Hopefully he'll be back at it. I think this is a good game for him to be in. There's not masses of pressure on him in this game. I don't think he's going to have loads to do. I think that's fair to say. So yeah, I think this is a game that could get him back to his old self.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke with Luke, didn't we, yesterday, from the Hornchurch Supporters Association, the committee, and he was saying that they've given every team a really good go. Some very established teams in non-league, and this might not be easy. You can see right now on the stream the togetherness. Have you got the shot of them just in a huddle? Yeah. Just leaving the huddle. Yeah, I mean, last time we were about a good 30 seconds difference, weren't we?
At times we were. Weren't we?
At times it was crazy. You told me Chesterfield had scored last time before they'd actually gone in, but
do you know what though? It was quite heartwarming to hear that, because you could see, I mean, from the way he was talking to us, he was so enthusiastic about the club, and you could see that it was like that heartbeat of the community. It was really heartwarming, I think, because the sort of higher up the pyramid you go, that just gets lost, I think.
Yeah, we don't necessarily see. We do see it here because Notts is a very good club.
Yeah,
like in the way we conduct ourselves with the community and things. But early chance Enzio. I think Enzio is genuinely going to be a different player under Burchnall. I really do. He was just starting to show shades, but he's a confidence player, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He definitely
massive.
Is. We've said that a few times. We started fairly well. It's obviously very early into the game.
I'm just trying to work out where Miller's playing is. He's central right now. I think 4-2-3-1 suits this side best because we've got the personnel for a 4-2-3-1. Definitely, more than any formation, this is the better side. I think that's how we've set up Miller behind Wootton, or no, Miller on the wing, maybe Rodriguez behind Wootton. Yeah, it is. It's a 4-2-3-1, isn't it?
We're moving the ball a lot quicker, aren't we?
Yeah. I think if you're Burchnall, you've got to say, like, go out and just straight away just put the pressure on, and that's what we've done here. Is the offside decent? Oh, I've got to be getting something on that.
What a start this is.
Chris Barker, Enzio on the left, Miller on the right. Yeah, I think it's Rodriguez either central or just behind the strikers. Anyway, it's a variation of a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, isn't it? So
yeah.
Interesting start. You've just got to you do see it in cup ties, and when I am talking about Hornchurch being the lesser side, it's no disrespect because you see it in any game. If it was, say, Chelsea against a Gillingham or someone, if the side come out firing straight away, they can almost kill a game off. And if you're that smaller side, if you can weather that storm, you've got a good chance. You've just got to weather that initial storm, and you can see the press already, can't you, from Burchnall's side here?
Absolutely. Look at that turn.
That's decent. That's decent. Got to track that runner. Ooh, nearly behind. Fair to him. Unbelievable.
Is that
someone in the comments, if you're a Hornchurch fan, let us know who that was, number 9. Luke did mention it last night.
It's got to be Higgins, isn't it? Is it Higgins?
Yeah. Fair play. That's some turn there. Who's he turned? Fair play. That's good. That's good. Good start from them. Could easily have been 1-0.
No, but like you were sort of alluding to there, obviously with Hornchurch, this is the only game they've really had to be preparing for, isn't it? It's the only it's the only game they'll have had since the last tie. So, I think they'll be ready for this. And as Luke was saying yesterday, because they're still in this competition, they are classed as elite. They still are allowed to train, so they'll have been training for this. I think he said it was 2 or 3 times a week. So, but in saying that,
90-minute sessions in there. We said they've been playing 90-minute matches against academy players.
Yeah, it's good, that is, because obviously you're getting the minutes into your legs. But
he did also say it's the biggest game in their history, I think. So
yeah, exactly. It's not going to be taken lightly, is it? Not going to be taken lightly at all.
No. My stream's got a bit of a buffer going on. That's lovely play. Barnett's fantastic, isn't he? Go on then.
He has been, yeah.
I really can't work out the exact formation. That's good from the ref to pull that back. Decent. I'm shocked with the lineup. I think Wolf is injured. We put him in ours, but I think he's injured.
Yeah, I'd not heard about that one though. I do.
No. I expected to see maybe Sam or Knowles, but fair play. He's really gone for it.
Yeah, he has. I mean, like I said though, you can't really be blaming him, to be honest with you, because it's a big game for him to come into. I mean, as much as
here we go, Enzio stretching his legs.
Probably play a few of the younger players.
Oof, good tackle.
They're up for it, aren't they?
Good tackle was there. They're well up for this. Notts fans watch making a start. Pretty fast. On the front foot, ball that effort from them.
One thing that I have noticed, that I've already said it, is we're moving the ball a lot quicker. We're being
that's got to be a foul on Wootton.
Very decisive. We're not taking time on the ball. We're just moving it quickly.
Go on then, Miller. Inside. Have a go. It's not bad.
He's lively, isn't he, Miller?
Yeah, really, I like him. I do like him.
I do as well.
Hornchurch reached the FA Cup second round twice before going into administration. It's a big game, possibly not the biggest in our history. Oh well, we're not 100% sure, Danny. We're just going off what Luke's told us on the preview last night. Who did you play in those second rounds? Ref's already given me bad vibes. Can we swap him? I don't think so, Jordan. I think so. I wonder how many Hornchurch would have bought, because they easily bought a few thousand, didn't they?
You know what? That's the only game I missed last season, I think.
You didn't go?
Oh, what the hell was I? I think I was on holiday or something.
It was routine as they come.
That's the one where we won 5-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. I wasn't there for that. I missed
Someone scored their first shot. I think it was Scott Wilson actually scored with his first touch, pretty much. Yeah. I said it's an okay start. It's a decent start. The first 5 minutes, moving it around quickly.
I'd like to see a few goals, like a good few goals in this one.
Trouble is, what happens if you go behind in a game like this? Then it becomes instantly difficult. Like more than a regular game, I think. Because panic starts to set in. Have you noticed there's a lot down the wing? A lot down the wings.
Yeah.
They're defending all right. They're defending okay, to be fair.
Very good. Quite a lively first 6 minutes as well to what we're used to seeing. I think sometimes we come out of the blocks, or more often not, quite slow. And
we're used to seeing it in Notts half for the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, it can look quite lethargic, can't it? But we're on the game here. We're pressing. We're pressing well as well.
Yeah, I mean they've got nothing. They're nothing to lose. Their season's finished after today. Yeah, why as a footballer would you want your season to be finished? Exactly, there's so many points of view. You want to get to Wembley. You want to get your team to Wembley. You want to help your fans. You don't want to stop playing. There's so many reasons for the players to just, and you want to get one over a side divisions higher than you. So I mean they're organised at the minute. Look, Kelly Evans being forced backwards. We're all the way back to our centre back. So I think we just got to be patient.
There was good movement from Miller there. That I think he could have played a ball through to Miller on the right then.
This is 100% a 4-2-3-1, I think. Did we play that at the start of the season? At any point?
We have 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
We played it for quite a majority of the season, haven't we? Like when we changed to 5 at the back, prior to that, it was pretty much 4-2-3-1.
Was it not a 4-4-2?
No.
We've got the personnel. We've got the personnel for it.
100%, yeah. But yeah, one thing that I will be intrigued to see how it goes is Doyle. How sort of the manager's ideas suit his style of play. If he can get a bit more involved in the creative side of things, and because we've said it a million times, he's been a great player for Notts. But it would just be interesting to see if the new manager can give him that little bit more of a shove in the right direction. I know you shouldn't have to. Obviously, the manager's obviously younger than him, but just a bit of a change of style might suit Doyle a little bit better, I think.
Liam Hartley, afternoon chaps. Thanks for joining us, Liam. Thank you for taking the time to watch the game with us. Chris Barker went more 4-4-2 after Effion came in. Yeah, I thought Effion looked all right in a 4-4-2, but we were mixing it around so much then. And the fact when he came off against Yeovil, yes, it worked because we got the draw, but I don't think it should have really come off. I mean, he didn't warrant coming off. Here we go. Go on, Kelly Evans.
Good ball, that.
That's a Notts ball. Well played. If you're Hornchurch fans coming in, our right back Kelly Evans is guaranteed to crunch one of your players at some point today. Go on then, Enzio, on you.
Or square up to him.
Yeah, or square up to them, or
get a yellow.
I don't know. Guaranteed a yellow pretty much. Guaranteed to give everything though as well, which is good. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's got a bit of space here.
No, this is what I expected. Like, I don't think I know our scorelines were 4-1 and 3-0 predictions, but it's not going to be easy. Come on then, inside. That's a good tackle. Great ball. Gets in, Kyle Woodson.
Great goal.
Fantastic.
Well worked that was.
Is that Barnett?
Barnett, yeah.
Get in. No, it was Barnett. I still have a massive issue in being number 7 at fullback, Yeah. Massive issue.
Huge. No, good goal though. Good goal. Well worked. Good assist. Good finish. Confidence for Wharton as well, which I think is needed. He's not been his usual self the last couple of weeks. So I think getting a goal nice and early for him is gonna do him wonders.
We're gonna have to see him come out. That's the trouble. Wharton in the air. When you get him 1-on-1, it's very, very hard to beat in the air because he doesn't actually jump that much. He holds them off. He stops defenders without foul. He stops defenders from
Look at this press.
Getting the jump.
Oh my God.
That's exactly what the new manager would have told him. Straight in, no messing about. No, it's a good positive start. I saw something really interesting on Twitter. I don't know if someone tweeted it or they directly sent it to us, saying that this lineup looks like he's hoping to have the game put to bed pretty early.
Yeah.
And then experiment. I mean, is that the game to do this? I don't know.
I wouldn't say that is the case, to be honest. As much as that would probably be a good idea, I think for his first game, the magnitude of it being a semi-final and the next time he'll be in the competition, we'll be playing at Wembley if it stays like this. I can't see him changing things too much to sort of see how different things work. But I suppose
it's an interesting routine. Interesting routine. Oh, that's a fantastic save. That is a fantastic save.
Class save that was.
Who's headed that? That is an unbelievable stop.
Head injury, is it?
Jordan playing it forward quicker, more direct, yeah. 100%.
We had a throw in there as well, and Kelly Evans had thrown the ball before it even got back on the grass. He was still on the edging of the pitch. And with things like that we've not seen, and you've got to think, are we looking into this a bit too much because you only had one training session, but something's happened, hasn't it? There's definitely a change in tempo, eagerness to just get the ball rolling again and go directly towards goal.
Have we seen replays on this? Have we seen any replays yet?
Not as of yet, I don't think.
I want to see that save again. I want to see that.
Very good save that was.
Who headed it?
I think it was Wharton.
That's what I mean. You didn't get off the ground there. Someone's going to get all these clips back and show me that he gets off the ground every time a ball comes in the box, and it looks stupid. But I'm sure he didn't get off the ground. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Massively off the ground. I told you he's off the ground there. It is a fantastic start.
He's been getting a bit of treatment for some time there. Wonder if he's going to play on.
Instantly, he's been in 2 days and we had a corner routine. We've not been that fantastic from corners. Instantly, we get an opportunity to score. There's something here because there's two men at the back, right at the back stick. Reeves free on the edge. Reeves is absolutely in acres of space. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Look at that. Instantly.
Oh my God.
Just called that. That's unbelievable. Probably if you get that opportunity. Hang on.
Do you know what? They should have picked him up there.
Yeah, that's poor.
If that is a routine, they still should have picked him up.
Yeah. Callum Lovegrove is night cup tied. Yeah, he played with Bradford Park Avenue in an earlier round. I'm sure we'll see him very soon.
He was in training as well. So these players that are injured and maybe not up to match fitness and all that sort of injury stuff, I don't think we're far off seeing them, because if they're in training with the normal squad and they're on the grass, you know they're not that far away. So you imagine this now with Cal Roberts and maybe even a Knight in there as well.
Yeah, this is good though. I'm liking this. Look at that.
What a ball! Who was that? Is that not Barnett again?
I failed to see how that's Hornchurch ball. It's interesting setup, positive setup. I don't think you can get a much better game than Aldershot. Come on, referee. Than Aldershot at home. You know what's funny about this? We were told on the preview last night.
Look, quick free kick. Look, we're ready to go straight away. Doyle wanted to get that going then.
Yeah, we're told that their number 9 is wider than he is tall on the preview. Kelly Evans battles with everyone and comes out on top with everyone. Even the massive Chesterfield striker, he's not winning this. He's not getting any joy with this.
Yeah, he had a good go on Tom Denton, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's a big bloke as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is massive. Right, let's have a look at referee. Nah, poor referee.
We're on to everything first ball, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty good.
We could be being too analytical of this because we probably are over-analysing it a little bit.
Well, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to analyse.
It is, because you're thinking we're playing, obviously, a team that are a little bit lower down than us. So we're going to have probably a bit better movement and bit more freedom. But
why not? I had to be earlier that day from Rodriguez. He's going to cut in here. He's cutting.
Should have played it. Oh, right on the edge of the 6-yard. That.
Colin, what time is your stream on? As what you're saying doesn't match up. I'm on 15 minutes. Yeah, we're just on 15 minutes. When you stream to YouTube, there's a slight delay.
I'm on 15:12 now.
Yes, yeah, same. Reeves a great shot on the edge of the box. Yeah, could work. Driving.
Quality.
Go on. What was I saying when I did a bit of research on the video? He loves to play in triangles. You saw it there.
Yeah.
Perfectly. That's gone.
Unlucky.
Just looking at the scores from the National League, George. Eastleigh beating Kings Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeovil beating Barnet. That's it so far.
I'm itching to get back, as much as this has obviously got huge importance, this game, because of, I mean, fingers crossed we can get to the game and everything goes to the dates that it's been planned by the government and we can attend the final if we get there. I mean, if it stays the way it is, I'm not getting ahead of myself here.
The only problem,
but I'm dying now to see how we fare on Tuesday. In the league, because we've started well here and what we're seeing is obviously positive. It'll be interesting to see if we can stretch this across 90 minutes and then play well again in the league on Tuesday, because that is what we've struggled with.
I'm not sure there's anything in that there. It was a second tackle, actually. Yeah, the second tackle was a poor one. Ronnie Hardy, come on, Hornchurch. Thanks for joining us, though, Ronnie. Just thinking, it's not good to give away set pieces because we've been very poor from set pieces this season.
We have.
Very, very poor. Like, it's been our Achilles heel massively.
Yeah. What minute are you on, Tom? I'm on 17:20 now.
Yeah, 17:22 now. We're spot on with our streams. Right, we've got to be wary of this. We've got to be wary of this because we are leaky from set pieces. We are leaky.
Leaky.
That's an understatement. They've got a routine there. Switch on. Never. I want to see this balled out quickly.
Never in doubt.
No, not really there. Colin, 4 seconds in front. To be fair, Colin, 4 seconds for a YouTube stream is not too bad. I think for the Chesterfield, at one point we were about 25 seconds behind. So I'm not too displeased with that.
Yeah, that's not bad. You can't complain at that.
Yeah, that's good for us. Knocking it around nicely, confidence. If we're going 4 at the back, he's got a dilemma with the 3 centre-backs because the 3 centre-backs could arguably, on the day, play in any side in the division. So who's going where? Who's coming in, or you don't really rotate centre-backs either.
No, it's difficult, but I think it's fresh eyes, isn't it, now? So I believe now from what he sees in training and what he obviously sees from playing, he's going to play his best 11 because he doesn't owe these players anything. He's not bought any of them in. He doesn't have any emotional ties to them. So it should be interesting to see if there's any mixing up in the squad compared to what we saw from Ardley.
Well, not slating Ardley here because I loved Ardley. There shouldn't be emotional ties to players that keeps them in the squad in the first place.
Oh yeah, 100%. There shouldn't be, but I mean, subconsciously things like that can happen as well. Whether it be at the forefront of your mind or not, I think there are managers that do it consciously and managers that may do it subconsciously.
Hang about. Lovely comments just come in. Sutton are 1 behind to Halifax.
Wow.
We've just gained a game in hand over Sutton as well.
Yeah,
Ollie, thank you for sending that in.
Yeah, because the Dover points in games have been taken off the board now, haven't they? Expunged is the expression.
I don't mind having this game to get more games in hand, to be fair. Here we go. Go on then, Enzio. Lovely ball. Kyle Woodson.
Oh, he's got to do better there, I think. Got to do better. He'll be annoyed at himself with that one, but yeah, it's positive. You know, we could be 2 or 3 up, I think, now.
Hang on. Hereford, I believe, have just taken the lead against Woking in the other semi-final.
Crazy.
Could be big for Notts if we're to get through. Just double check and see if that's... Yeah, Hereford goal. Hereford lead. Massive for them.
I'll tell you what, Notts are looking very confident here. Like individually, like Enzio doing step overs and.
Do you want a readier?
I missed that. If we're looking up at the camera.
Do we want a red here?
Must have been bad.
Notts are aside, to be fair. Notts never really surround referees, do they? Notts never really surround referees.
Yellow.
It's going to be a yellow. I'd like to see that again. I missed it as well. They're protesting for this yellow, but by the reaction of the Notts players, makes me laugh. Doyle's just stood there.
Yeah,
that's the danger with these games. Some players just too big for them.
It's good to see as well. I mean, the togetherness of the squad. You know, they're all there to sort of back. I think it was Miller, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's down. I want to see this. I want to see this incident. But
is he still down? Is he? Not showing him online.
No, I want to see this replay because they've been very slow on replays today.
Back up.
Usually the top class stream.
I think we'll see it.
The fact that he's not down anymore probably suggests the yellow might have been the right call.
Yeah.
Jordan, bit slow on the replays. Exactly, Jordan. Bit slow on the replays. Great ball.
Jordan Francis is that.
Jordan Porter.
Yeah, Jordan Francis Porter.
Regular on the channel.
Yeah.
Should we get to Wembley, I hope someone has the decency to invite Mr. Rodney to come and share the final with us. Absolutely, yeah, spot on comment. He's manoeuvred us through.
Did you see his statement yesterday? You obviously did. What a statement that was.
Class that is.
Wouldn't expect anything less from him though, would you? He's such a classy bloke. And
to be fair,
Lee Curtis put out a little thing on Twitter, didn't he, about he was staying in a hotel. Was it a Bromley game or a game around where he actually lives, like his family lives at Ardley, and he was staying. He was staying in a hotel because it was a long away day, obviously. And Ardley invited him to his house, to his family house, for his daughter's birthday party. And they were just talking about, they weren't talking about football. I just think that's just so class, isn't it? I mean, it just shows you what sort of bloke he was.
Keaton saying, what did it say? Basically, it was just to say that he wishes the club the absolute best. He's loved his time. It's a fantastic club.
Praise, support the club from a distance.
Yeah, which is a very classy statement. You get somewhere, it's a bit of a mess when a manager leaves. Don't play it there.
If you've got Twitter, go over on our Twitter and have a look because we did tweet it, quote tweeted it. Driving forward here.
It slowed down a little bit. It slowed down. You'd hope for a second.
Yeah, I mean it's slowed down, but we've still been having chances, so you can't be too disheartened.
That's Paul.
Slow in pace.
Oh, well in.
Good tackle. Oh, unlucky on that.
That lad's down hurt. Quite badly hurt. It was a heavy tackle. Have a look at some of the other results, how they're going.
Ref's not seen it. He has now.
He's up. He's all right.
He's all right. Have you got the results up there, Tom? I can't get it up because obviously I'm streaming it on the iPad.
Nothing's changed.
No goals now.
Nah, nothing's changed.
Yeah, we'll be inviting Luke on. He's done a few fan chats with us on the channel, so we'll be inviting him on at halftime because he's obviously been watching this game. We'll talk to him, see what he thinks of the game, just to get a bit of a different insight at halftime. Thought it might be interesting for people to do. And the next watch along, we'll probably do it again. And if people would like to get involved from the comments, maybe come on and talk about what you think, what you make of the game. Let us know in the comments.
Slowed down a lot.
Tell you what, Slocum's looked a lot more assured there. He had a lot of pressure.
Go on then, Enzio. Go on then, Enzio. This is what we like to see from him. Width, lovely. Kelly Evans got the run on here. Go on then, Miller. Go on then, Miller. Miller's got it beaten down this side. Corner ball.
I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but it almost seems like we've got an extra man, doesn't it? You know, when we're on the attack, it seems like that the player that is looking for the ball, making the movement, is also pulling the player that's trying to tackle them. So we're making life difficult for him here.
Yeah, Taipai says, "Hi guys, the FA weren't allowed non-UK fans to watch the match. Still disappointed about Neil's departure. Today's team could be a Neil team. Yeah, they could do. Could be a Neil Ardley side. Go on, ball in. Go on."
It's a shame they do that, isn't it? Where the FA don't allow.
I don't. Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I don't know why they do that. Does seem to be a shame though. But thanks for tuning in to us anyway. 25
minutes gone. Dominant opening 25. But as I say, this can change quickly. One goal breeds confidence into Hornchurch. Let's get the ball in the box. That's a really poor cross, but I don't know if it deflected. Pretty poor. Yeovil 2, Barnet 0. Sutton still behind. Their run has to come to an end soon. They can't win every game from now to the end of the season.
Who are Hartlepool playing today?
Hartlepool, let's have a quick look.
I've not had a look over the fixtures today.
Hartlepool, massive. Hartlepool 0, Stockport 0.
If it stays like that, you'd be happy, wouldn't you? A draw would be ideal from that game.
Yeah, it would actually. Play it wide. There's the acres of space. We're literally hugging the touchline. Literally hugging that touchline. Enzio wants some movement there from Barnet. But Enzio, hang on, offside.
What's everyone making of the opening 27 minutes anyway? Do you think there is changes in the way we're playing?
I'm on player ratings video tonight, aren't I?
You are, yeah. My turn to do instant reaction, isn't it?
Yeah. Player ratings will be decent from this.
We hope so, yeah, so far.
Good start, same 3-1. Tempo seems faster, yeah. Agree with everything. Tempo does seem a lot faster. That's a lazy pass.
Loose, isn't it?
But look at how quickly we're winning it back.
Hang
on. Gotta be careful of this. Can't let him get a shot in. Fantastic tackle. Who was that? Miller wants to beat a man every time.
Yeah, he's looked really good, I think. Really good.
Yeah, he has. He has actually. Barnet, honestly.
There's just always someone in acres of space. Always options. It's good to see.
Apparently in one of the previous rounds, it might even be the last round against Darlington, apparently Hornchurch looked leggy towards the end, but still held out.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised why has the ref not played on there? I'd be fuming. I'd be surprised if they didn't get leggy in this one.
Yeah.
Just down to the nature of it, really. They've been doing a lot of chasing.
Yeah, I was going to say we're making them chase the ball a lot, aren't we? We're making it difficult for them, definitely, in that respect.
Yeah. Any more goals gone in? Nothing yet in the National League. Result stays there. Are you happy? Even a draw for Sutton is good. Because by the end of this, if Sutton lose, I think we're 14 behind with 3 games in hand. All of a sudden, it's doable again, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've said it. I mean, we've both said it as well. When Torquay were in the lead, it was sort of like you couldn't see him losing. You felt like it was out of sight. And now look at Torquay, how close we are to them, and even Sutton now. Like we were sort of thinking,
hang on, not the worst pass I've ever seen on a football pitch. He's literally picked out their man. Like, genuinely, that's the worst pass I've ever seen.
I don't know. That's a bold statement.
No, that was terrible. They're playing bright red. There's no one around him. He's just passed it. Like, it's perfect pass to feet. Go on then, Dion.
Bit of a loose touch.
Again, I'm not sure how that can be their ball when Kelly Evans has kicked it straight against them. I don't know what the refereeing standard is for cup games. It's usually they give that to a lower referee. So I remember the game against Belper last year in the FA Cup. We got a referee that would usually referee a league or two lower. Now, surely they wouldn't carry that on for a semi-final.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really know about officiating and stuff like that. I know you're quite into sort of the officiating side of things, aren't you?
Got the coaching badges, George. Do you remember at the game, like, was it last season when the referee got injured or something? They wanted a fourth official at the game.
Yeah.
That was my moment.
I know, you didn't step up either. Shocking.
Fourth official talk.
Yeah.
I couldn't be fourth official on media duties.
I know what chant would have been sung to you that day. I can't sing it today, though.
Let's just leave that.
Cool. Yeah.
Let's leave that. Yeah, what I was going on to, talking about Wembley and how we hope to be fans there, it would be a reduced capacity.
Yeah.
And the trouble is, it's non-league finals day, so there's the FA Vars as well. And I think the fans are split between all four. Yeah. So actually, it suddenly becomes a bit of a lottery of if you're going to get your tickets. Solihull won Aldershot now. I mean, we should be Aldershot at home.
I know. I wonder if they'll have a system in place though for that. Do you know? It doesn't seem fair to me that they'd equally split it. Because no disrespect to any of the other teams, but they should take into account like gate numbers. I think, you know, if they could average out like gate numbers across the volume of tickets that they are allowed to sell, that would make sense to me, rather than just splitting it equally. Because there's obviously teams that have a bigger following, like a massively bigger following than others. Do you know what I mean? Does that seem fair? Or
yeah, I think they do that in some way.
Yeah. Hopefully we get tickets, because I would absolutely love to go to Wembley to see Notts play, because I've never done it. I've been to Wembley before to watch England Bulgaria. I think we beat them 4 or 5-0. Like 2019 it was. Yeah, it's definitely slowed down a little bit now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Notts have already tweeted though, and already put on their website that past season ticket holders will get priority for Wembley if we get there.
We'll be sound then.
Well, you hope.
Yeah.
You hope. You wouldn't. There's going to be a pilot game actually. I'm sure the FA Cup final, they're hoping for 20,000 in Wembley. I'm sure I've read that. If let us know in the comments. I'm sure I've read that somewhere. But 20,000 will probably do us, like in terms of all four sides, 5,000 each. If it was 5,000 each, which it'll probably be less for the Vars final teams, but we're getting that 5,000 based on season ticket holders numbers, I think.
Yeah, we'd probably be able to give a few more as well, I think.
Yeah. It's just injury after injury here. You wonder if this is them not playing competitive. Oh no, it's mostly impact injuries, isn't it?
Yeah. Really, yeah, I can't wait to just kick on in the league now.
Well, you hope. Yeah,
I hope we kick on, but it just feels, I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic, but yeah, it just feels a bit positive now, doesn't it? There was obviously quite an air of negativity around Notts of recent, and that's just swiped clean, isn't it now? So, oh no, Barnett's down, getting treatment.
Actually, this game's become very even now. We've stepped off a little bit. It's become, we've not created anything for a long time, and actually they're growing into it, which is why that early goal is so important. Vital. Yeovil 3, Barnet 0. Barnet are goners, aren't they? Barnet are absolute goners.
It's a shame, that is. Real shame, I think. Barnet, I always remember playing Barnet when we were in League 2. You know, a club that's sort of always been in and around. But wait, hold on. How many teams get relegated from? It's 4, isn't it?
No, because there's teams gone now. Just
I know there's teams gone. Yeah. On the drive here, we're going forward. Picked it up a little bit here. Sort of lad. Ooh, good effort that. What's had another headed effort there? Just missed.
35 minutes. They're not really troubled us. After the start, you'd have hoped for maybe another goal.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what we'd definitely be looking for.
Oh, there's no relegation this season. There's leagues under reserve void. I haven't seen that.
I didn't know that either.
They were trying. I know they were trying to like join the teams that wanted to stay. So Barnet may as well just keep losing 8 or 9 in a week. Wrexham lead Bromley. That's not fantastic. Wrexham lead Bromley. I think Chesterfield leading Weymouth as well. So it's not great. We need to get a hold of this again. If I'm a Hornchurch fan now, I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing. I'm pretty happy because it's gone very flat from a Notts point of view. Here we go. That's it. Play between the lines. Lovely. There needs to be that overlap down the wing. First time cross.
Too much on it.
No. Decent. It's decent. That's what we need to be seeing more of.
3 men forward for them. I mean, we were on the attack there. You think they'd be swamping it at the back of it, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Credit to him in that sense, though.
Oh my gosh. No. It's in.
Oh, they've scored.
It's in. Deary me.
Oh,
massive
so
goal.
Lucky.
Massive goal. And I'm going to have to change it. I'm going to have to change the scoreboard. Massive goal for them. Credit.
Fair play to them, you know.
They've had a go.
They've had a good go there.
1-1.
No, that was good. Luke said it last night, didn't he? Don't underestimate them. Fair enough.
Your score predictions out the window.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Who's that come off?
Rollo. It's unlucky.
Maybe that'll kick us again. Give us a little kick.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get one before half time, go in with the lead again.
That's all it takes, though. That's literally all it takes. So
yeah,
gotta be careful because that could easily happen again.
Oh yeah, and then they'll just sit right off, won't they? Then, and it makes our life very difficult.
Yeah, we've got a game changer on the bench though in Ben Turner, so I'm not too disheartened.
You're horrible, man.
Well, I don't know if he'll play again.
Well, he's on the bench.
He's not playing though, is he?
I know, but he's on the bench.
He's still not playing.
Mate, congestion is the key word. I think we'll definitely see him again.
And we'll see him last minute of the Wembley playoff final. Notts need a goal, bring him up front.
I'll have PTSD if he plays in the final at Wembley. I'll have flashbacks.
Go on then, that's nice. Go on then. Just run at him. Foul there, I don't know. Offside. We've been very unlucky with deflected goals this season. Seems to happen on several occasions. Yeah. We need Door on tour. We need this Forest, not Chatlands. Hopefully you lot win. Yeah, thanks Door. We need to navigate our way out of this unbelievably busy period as well. Like every week, 2 games, 4 videos, 5 videos.
Coming up to Easter now as well, where it gets even busier.
Wrexham on Friday. By this time next week, we'll have played 2 more games, and we'll be preparing for another one.
Yeah,
but Wrexham will be a good one. Wrexham are 2 up against Bromley. Hang on. Notts won, Hornchurch won, apparently. Big result. I'm still getting my prediction was 4-1. Yeah. I've got the goal scorers right as well, because I said Sam would get 2. I said Wolf would get 1. I think I said O'Brien, and none of them are playing.
Yeah, no, cracking to you, really.
They are pressing. Fair play to Hornchurch. They did it again.
Oh God.
I'd love to know what a player like Carl Roberts would do in this game. He makes the National League look like a playground. Like, I'd love him to have been edging back to fitness, ready to play this. Out wide. Kelly Evans' acres here. Decent cross on Wotton's head.
He's been very forward thinking in this game, hasn't he?
No.
Great goal.
Get him.
Great goal.
I thought the ref had given a free kick. Who's that?
Rodriguez, I think.
Yeah, Ruben.
Fair play to him. He's had a couple of goals, hasn't he? Like I was saying, Kelly Evans has been very forward thinking this game, and he's been high up the pitch quite frequently.
Do you know what annoys me? Notts County again, having to concede a goal to go and play. Annoys me.
I know, but it's not been out of bad play. It's been out of pure misfortune.
It's not, but we slowed right down.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Ian. Knowles will destroy these in the second half. Thomas Bird. Hornchurch fan, thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy the game.
We'll be inviting Luke on in a few minutes to chat with him, see what he's made of the first half.
Yeah. It's been an interesting game. It's been a lot more fun to do a watch along with a game where we've had a shot. So I've already said it. I knew it would be, but fresh ideas. It's fallen at a great time to just see the tactics and see how it's going. The squad's so intriguing when you look at it. We're a squad. We've got a squad that's based, like, the squad looks to be a squad that you'd have 2 attackers with, 2 strikers. When you've got like F. Young, Sam. I know Knowles can play well, but Knowles is a striker. Knight, Wootton. But yeah. Here we go. Let's have another. Who scored the first today? My mind's gone completely blank. Wootton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's fitting that the first goal of Burchnall's reign is Carl Wootton, the man that's going to be key if we're going to have a good end to this season. Come on, then.
Yeah, I mean, certainly if we're going to be seeing this sort of formation in a 4-3-3, that pressure that he wouldn't admit to, but the pressure of the goals is sort of back on him, I think, because maybe we might see a bit of rotation with Wotton as well. We don't know that. It's not a certainty that he's going to start every game, is it, really? Now we've got new manager.
No.
In saying that, though, the circumstances he was brought in, he's obviously been brought in from liking the look of him.
Genuine, it's like dropping. Yeah, dropping him would be like dropping Lee Hughes in that promotion season. You just can't think of a squad without him. I know he's not got as many goals as Hughes, but he's focal point, isn't he? And like the Kings Lynn game, he had nothing but 2 chances and he scored both headers. But
yeah.
Go on then, Enzi. That's what I want to see. That's not a meaningless run, because look what that's caused now. Panic. And we've got the ball straight back just due to a run that would never have got the ball. Never have got the ball.
You reckon we can nick another one before the break?
Possibly. Possibly. Miller's been good. Our favourite, Kelly Evans, is not making a great first impression.
Kelly Evans, I think he's doing all right.
I think he's been decent.
Yeah,
that's Will as well saying that.
Will Real Madrid vibes, Will?
Yeah.
Must be watching a different game.
I mean, what he said has absolutely no validity because he accidentally put Jelly even, so instead of Kelly Evans. So really, you take it with a pinch of salt, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, if he can't get the names right, he's not going to get the performance quality right, is he?
I'm not having it from him.
No.
Not having that. Minute added on, been a couple of injuries.
Yeah, there'll be a few minutes, I think. Been a few treatments on this first half.
Love that. Daz, please no Dion Kelly Evans hate.
Yeah, I'm 100%. I don't want to hear it.
He could score a couple of own goals and this channel wouldn't slate him. He'd still get 6 out of 10. You would have to just, we'll be saying, you know, he's finished it well, to be fair to him. And the second one,
it's just one I don't want to.
Well.
Everyone's had a drink.
Yeah. We seem to be using our players to get the best out of our abilities. One thing
4 on.
Hey?
4 minutes on. I mean,
4
minutes added, yeah. I'm a bit dubious to make calls like that as of yet because of the opposition. I mean, no disrespect to...
Here we go.
To Hornchurch.
Shows a bit of pace. Effort. Why can't we have a deflected goal?
Well, we've got 2 good goals. You can't complain.
I want a deflected goal, though. Stuff the good goals. We've been seeing good goals all season. We've got enough good goals to feel like 4 goal of the season awards.
We did that last season, didn't we? I think Enzi had his own goal of the season awards.
Yeah.
Some screamers. Like I said, I think Doyle took the biscuit for me last season. What a goal.
Yeah, FA Trophy, that's what I started loving. I think only 1,000 fans turned up to that game and half of them had left when that went in.
Well, we were stood up, weren't we? We were about to leave because it was literally the ref was about to blow his whistle. You
were about to leave.
Yeah.
I stayed till 10 minutes after the whistle just in case I miss anything. No, literally, I can never leave the game early.
No, I can never leave the game early, you know.
Even if we're 2-3 down.
Nah.
I like to stay.
I think the only time I've left the game early, I left the playoff semi-final against Coventry. It was about 20 seconds early.
Disgusting.
Oh, it was heartbreaking though.
You know what? That comment, just going back, it's just.
Oh dear.
Hang on.
Goal.
Oh my goodness.
Fair play to them. Fair play. Well worked goal that was. You know what? They just seem to get a goal from nothing there.
You know what, as well? We're being caught on the break quite a lot. And Hornchurch are not in the National League. So what's going to happen when we're playing teams like Wrexham?
Maybe
they're just not fully adapted to the passing style. But another goal, fair play, Hornchurch. Players were calling for offside. I don't think that was off. Jordan says he looks off. I don't know. Let's have another look.
Wow. Didn't expect that.
Will looks offside. Not sure. I didn't expect that. Fair play. We said they'll be tricky.
Yeah, they're definitely not coming here to roll over, have they? I mean, there's a lot at stake here as well, isn't there? I mean, you look at the cash prizes for getting to the final, and if you win, I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I want to say 70,000. I mean, 70,000 is a lot of money to a club of Hornchurch's stature, you know. That's a lot. It's a lot of money to Notts.
It is.
It'd be great if we nicked one before half time again. Yeah.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, this is more like it, isn't it? How many shots we had on target now? The Chesterfield, how many was it in Chesterfield? None. We've seen about 6 or 7 now.
Yeah. So, semi-final winner receives 15 grand. Loser receives 5.
Yeah.
Winner of the final receives 60 grand. Runner-up receives 30 grand.
Not far off.
Yeah, not far. Not far. Right, half time.
Yeah, half time.
Wow. Fair play to Hornchurch. This is pretty much not strongest team, and they've put 2 past us. The first, I think Hornchurch fans will be very lucky. The second, did us on the break.
Yeah, I think not the lads will be very disappointed with themselves there, because it's not like, it's just a little bit sloppy. I mean, the first goal, not a lot can be done about it. Heavy deflection off Rollo. he's just unlucky to be where he was at that time. The ball's obviously struck off him.
Yeah, a few people asking, sorry, one second, where they can watch the game. You have to go to the Notts County's website and pay £8 for the stream.
Yeah,
based on the first half. Yeah, based on the first half, it'd be worth it, especially if you're a Hornchurch fan. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I think Luke should be on his way in now.
Oof. 2-2. I'm getting a bit nervy here.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect that. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I'm underestimating Hornchurch, because you look at the way they've got to the semi-final. They've had some good results. They've got a result against Kingling, who we recently struggled against. So you can't take this as it's going to be an easy bye to the final, because it's definitely not, and it's showing that now. 2-2. Do I think we're going to get a few more goals in the second half? I'd like to think so, if we continue playing the way we are. But also, Hornchurch have shown that they can come out of nowhere and nick a goal. So we've got to be careful. We've got to tighten up a little bit. Defensively, we just need to be a little bit more sound, because their second goal, a lot could have been done to prevent it, I think.
Yeah. Would you rather see a team that are very, very solid defensively but only score 1, maybe 2, or a team that score 3 or 4 but also concede 1 or 2?
The latter.
Yeah. Hate to say that. Towards the end of Arden's reign, I got a bit bored. The football was dreadful.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say, isn't it? It is hard to say. Like, do things get a little bit stale after so long? Maybe it's not so much the manager or the players or anything like that. It's just things are so similar that they go a little bit stale. I'm not sure, but
yeah. Right. Luke's ready to join us, so we'll bring him in, see what he made of that first half. How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, not too bad, mate. What do you make of that then, Luke? First half, 2-2, 4-goal half. Lots to talk about, isn't there?
I'm really enjoying it, man. I think it's a really good game. I mean, you can't really look into it too much based on, Burchnall literally having one training session with them. I thought like the first 5 minutes you could really see like the intensity and the attack. Literally, like the passes were zipping about. We were looking good. We hadn't created like a shed load of chances, but it just seems to be like that 10% quicker. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But fair play to Hornchurch, though. I mean, they haven't rolled over. They've not been too bad, to be fair. So fair play to them as well.
Yeah, they've definitely been up for the game, haven't they? They're like you said, they're not coming to roll over. But yeah, like you said, the way we're moving the ball, it's a lot quicker, isn't it, than we've seen of recent. Picking up the ball and then just literally passing it straight away instead of getting the ball in your feet, looking up, taking your time. It's good to see, isn't it? But do you think that is Burchnall's training session yesterday, or do you think it's the opposition maybe?
I think it's, for me, like a few contributing factors. For players, just for example, obviously trying to prove a point. It's a new manager. Start with. The Hornchurch haven't played much football themselves, so I don't know. Like the first, when you play football, first 5 minutes, you're waiting for that second win. So the fact they came flying out of tracks, but I think it's everyone trying to prove a point. Personally, so I think it's been really good. It's been refreshing to watch. It's been a like under Neil Ardley, it just seems like I don't know, like they're playing the players to the strengths. You know what I mean? I feel like Calvin Miller's had quite a good half. I think he's like to get on the ball and like private plays. Kelly Evans is playing quite wide and getting up and down quite often. So just little things, but it could be based on what he said in one training session, but no, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
I think we've got to be careful. Like, we're all here quite relaxed, thinking, we've got it in us and we've been caught twice. One was a lucky goal, but the less time there is in this match, we've seen they can nick 2. As relaxed as we are now, if Hornchurch came with a win, I would be gutted. Absolutely gutted.
Oh, I'd be gutted. I'm not sitting here thinking like, let them have a couple of goals. Oh, isn't that nice for Hornchurch? I'm thinking like, me personally, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but in the second half, I think the quality will potentially shine through, and the fact that they haven't played for so long. now I've said that, they'll go and win. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking, second half, you know, I don't know, say if Jimmy Knowles comes on, and the way they're playing as well, it's really open. So if we can stretch the game as much as possible, keep the ball, you know, maintain possession for a while, really stretch the game, get them running, and hopefully, you know, we'll start to see the floodgates open. But it's a Hornchurch, man. Like, when I don't mean this horribly. When I saw them coming out and I saw like a couple of big rigs coming down the pitch, like, you know what I mean, like bit of a belly on them. I mean, I can't talk myself. I mean, like, a couple of bellies on them, and I thought, oh, this could be a doddle. But that number 9's all right, isn't it? So it's
yeah, he is.
Yeah, we actually did a preview with someone from the supporters committee of Hornchurch last night, and he was sort of saying, I think it is him as well, the number 9, Higgins.
Key man to watch.
Yeah, how he is quite a big lad, but he's very technical and he's got a good finish on him. And you know,
it's like when you play 6-a-side, when you play a 6-a-side or whatever, and you see like a really big flat guy, and you think, oh, he's nothing. There's like you can't do anything against him. Like a really good touch. Like so.
Yeah, no, very, very good game to watch as well. I mean, there's a lot riding on it when you think of a trip to Wembley. I mean, would you be going? I know me and Tom would be going, obviously, but would you be going to Wembley if we got there?
Say that again, sorry.
Would you be going to Wembley if we got there?
Oh yeah, if depends on how many tickets you can get and all that. I mean, but it'd be sort of like we get to, you know, somehow the lockdown gets a bit extended or whatever, and you can't go. So like we've waited all this time to go Wembley, and then we go twice in space of a year. Can't go to either. So
somehow they only let people with 2 vaccinations go in, and the supporters average age is 86. Like that'll be what it is.
That about the fans anyway. They always say average.
Yeah, that's an average.
Anyway, so it's like Pavers stand, isn't it? You two like dropping the average age down in that stand. No offence if you say Pavers.
I think I've also got to keep in mind, I think this goes straight to penalties, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be on their mind as well. The best chance, if not start to get really on top, their best chance is to shut up shop and get penalties. It literally is a lottery. Like, we may have a slight advantage because just our players have had the experience of the Hampton Waterlooville penalties. And I wouldn't fancy a penalty shootout in a semi-final.
No, and I think, like you say, because it is such a lottery, the Notts player might feel an added pressure, as if to say, like, wow, we haven't got the done in 90 minutes. Nah, you've got to step up. And I know there's no fans there or whatever, but still, you know, it's like Wembley's at the end of the tunnel, you know. So I really don't want it to go to penalties at all.
No.
I don't think you're alone there. Definitely not.
To be honest, like, it made me laugh. Like Burchnall yesterday's said, like, I know the Q&A last night. It's like, oh yeah, the 1-0's like the odd 4-3 or whatever. They don't mind doing the odd one. Like, this is probably going to be 4-3 or 4-4 the way it's going. Well, I don't want it to get like really. I don't want it to get really conservative second half. Like, I really enjoyed that first half. Like, I just want it to carry on how it is. It's quite refreshing, but at the same time, not to win, of course.
Do you see any changes going into the second half? Do you think he's going to change it up to see how different personnel might work in the system, or do you think he's just going to keep it the same and, you know, treat it as a normal game and try and get the win?
I think he'll leave it for time being, because like I say, attacking wise, Wootton looks like he's just going to win everything. And if he doesn't want to change the system, I'm quite happy having. I mean, that's not to me, but I'm quite happy with Ezio and Miller and the wings at the minute. I didn't actually see who was on the bench earlier, to be honest, but I could make a guess at who would. But I tell you, I think Doyle and Reeves have played really well. Like, they seemed like Doyle just looks like really on it today. Like, he's really he's gone up like another 10%. So in terms of source, George, I don't think it will be anything first 5, 10, 15. But if I don't know, if he wants to see more players, I don't know if he will do it in this game or whatnot. I don't know, to be honest.
I think we'll see Knowles at some point, 100%. I think this would be good for Knowles this game. I think he can beat a man. He's got pace. Yeah, especially if they score. If we score again.
Yeah, I think it all depends. If it stays at 2-2 for a while, like I said, I can see Knowles coming on like last 20, like when they're, I don't fit this properly, but you'd think like when the game does become a bit more open, I mean, it's already open, but even more open, a bit more stretched, that's the best time to bring Knowles on. Who else is actually on the bench? Like attacking wise?
Yeah, there's some on there. I'm not actually sure.
Attacking wise as well, like Tom said in the stream, we've got Turner.
Yeah.
He's got a good few goals in him, I think.
Imagine if we have to bring Turner on because Hornchurch is 3-2 up with like 2 minutes to go.
Oh dear.
If you're looking for a bit of pace to stretch the game, get Turner on top. Yeah. Turner against their number 9 will be the slowest foot raise I've ever seen. But
yeah, class. Yeah, it should be a very interesting second half, though, I think. See if he adapts the player or makes any subs. But
I think he won't be happy though. He won't be happy. We can sit here saying, "Oh, it's interesting," but he won't be happy. They've conceded 2 goals, and one of them they've been cut open on the break. The second one, yes, it's a deflection, but they've allowed a shot from like 25 yards. You don't allow shots from that distance, so I don't think Burchnall will be happy at all with that.
No,
I don't think he'll be. Yeah, he won't be happy with it. But like I say, he's basically just like he's had one session with the Manti, so you know he's not going to be able to like cope. And like I say, he hasn't really watched Hornchurch, well, been able to, because where they haven't played, there's very much to go off. So you know, there's not too much he can like set up. Well, not set up defensively, but I don't know. I'm babbling here. He's not had enough times to just like say like, oh yeah, he should have closed that down, or he shouldn't be getting caught on the rate like that. It's far too open. Given he's had one session, but like say, he's not going to be happy with it, Tom. Like I say, but
no, I agree. I know what you're saying, because he's changed the system, hasn't he? Sort of completely, really. And he's obviously put a different style on the system that we have used a couple of times this season, to be fair, formation-wise. So I think, and the basics of football, he'll probably be quite annoyed, but I don't think he can be annoyed that they've not executed the plan well enough, because they've not had enough time to sort of...
I'm also glad that we have conceded these goals, because what would be the point in winning this 3 or 4-0? Like, you can see where the weaknesses are, and if Hornchurch can exploit the weaknesses, then other teams in the division. So it is good in a sense, but it's only good if we win the game. So
yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
All right, players should be coming out any second. So thanks for joining us, Luke. Interested to see someone else's point.
Leave it.
And we'll have you on the channel again soon.
Yeah, nice one, lads.
Nice one, Luke. Cheers. See you later.
Right, big second half. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Yeah,
I would be absolutely gutted.
I don't want to sound arrogant, but I'm not nervous yet. I think get to 60, 70 minutes and we've not had a look in really, or nicked a goal yet. I'll be nervous.
To be fair, mate, you sound a bit arrogant in what you said there.
I probably do, but you know.
No, I understand. It's a strange feeling, because as much as you can be upset if you're a Hornchurch fan hearing that, if the shoes are on the other foot and Hornchurch are playing a team that divisions below them and they're expected to win easily, you'd be in the same boat, sort of thing. So yeah, and Notts fans would be upset when, for example, we played Northampton in the FA Cup last season, and Northampton fans were just saying, "Oh, it's Notts, we'll get the win." But that's how it is. It's a second half now where you come out first 20 minutes. If I was Burchnall, I'd say, go. You've shown you can get goals. You've shown you can get at them with the width. Straight out, two quick goals, and then manage the game, because that's what Notts have been poor at this season, managing a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can remember. We'll go Yeovil at the weekend game against Yeovil. We managed it well. We managed Stockport well in every time we played Stockport, to be fair. Other than that, the game management's been poor. Never bought it. 3-0 up after half an hour and nearly lost.
The first two times we met Stockport, obviously once in the league, second time in the FA Trophy, we were good. But the last time we met them in the league, I didn't think we were great. I mean, did it end 0-0? If I remember right?
Yeah, it did.
And we were lucky not to lose that game, because they scored a goal that was onside and was flagged offside. And am I right in thinking they should have had a penalty or something like that?
I don't know, but speaking of Stockport, they're losing to Hartlepool.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that isn't too bad because we've got quite a few games in hand of Hartlepool, haven't we?
Let's have a quick look. Yeah, got 6 games in hand over Hartlepool.
Yeah, so
and they carry on winning. The 13 above us.
Yeah, so we can surpass them if we win our games in hand anyway. So, but like I said, I'd rather have points on the board than games to play. Yeah.
You know what? Paddy Madden's not had an impact, has he?
Not yet. I'm sure he will, though.
You'd think so, but I want to look. How many he's played? Paddy Madden. Let's have a quick look. What's this? 1, 2, 3. It's his 4th game without a goal.
Yeah, I mean that is actually quite surprising. I didn't think he played that many games. It only seems like it recently came in, doesn't it? Obviously, it is recent, but more recent than that.
What was the second goal like? I wasn't there. Decent play, a bit of pinball, and then Enzio really calm to lay it off to Rodriguez for a tap in. And if you're talking about their second goal, just got done. Very good goal. Slid it across. Was it off? Was it on? A few in the comments have said it was off. I think it was probably onside. But fair play. They found a way of getting behind knots. So if you're just joining us, we're at 100 viewers at the minute, which is really, it was fantastic. It's compared to the Chesterfield stream. But yeah, let us know how you're feeling about the second half. If you're a Notts fan, if you're a Hornchurch fan, Notts fans, are you nervous? Hornchurch fans, are you feeling positive? And taking the time to come out.
They should be positive, I think. I think that they've had a great first half there, showed a lot of spirit.
I mean, they've scored 2. There's no reason they can't score 2 more.
But I'd like to think there is a reason they can't score 2 more. And we've tightened things up, or maybe a bit of personnel change. I'm not sure. Is that the answer? I don't know.
No, I'm not sure. So we're about to kick off second half. FA Trophy semi-final. Potentially Wembley with fans at stake for both teams. Hopefully, if we do get to Wembley, it'll be the only time we need to this season. But nervous but still confident, Max says. Here we go. I don't think there's been a change.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Obviously, I haven't got the commentary on because we're on this, but so they come out firing at the start. Come on then. Straight away.
Drive down the line.
Offside. Offside.
Hoping to see a bit of a quick start here, much as we did in the first half.
Jordan's put a shocking comment in.
What's he put?
He's put, feels like, I think he's talking about how he feels with the game. He's put, feels like I'm heading out for a few bevs, excited for the night. Well, a bit nervous because you never know what might happen. That can't be a real comment.
Oh, man. I wish I could say
he's having his on there.
But I really can't say what his nickname is.
No. Jordan, cracking comment there. I feel exactly the same.
I can't see the comment. I'd just love to read it over and over again.
Yeah, I can read it later on. Hopefully he has a good night at the end of it. Right. Seb Johnson, how have you guys been? Yeah, good, thanks, Seb. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good. Been enjoying doing the lives. It's sort of revitalized the channel a little bit, I think, as well. Seem to have quite a lot of interest in videos.
That's a good ball. That's a good ball. How's he kept that in? Fair play. Nearly got an assist. Switch on. Right. I knew Hornchurch would come and be a pain.
Yeah.
I knew they would.
They have been, haven't they?
But they've been unbelievable. Like, fair play. Fair play. Huge game for them. Huge. Forgive me for being a little bit ignorant to this. Hornchurch fans, have you been to the new Wembley? Have Hornchurch been at the new Wembley? Just put a comment just to let me know. As Notts have obviously not for one of the only teams like higher up the pyramid that hadn't until last season. Yeah. Interesting. Come on, play that ball out. Honestly, he likes these fullbacks.
I'd like to know as well, going into the season, did the season started, didn't it? This season.
Who's?
Hornchurch's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what the aspirations were going into the season. Were they looking to get promoted? Because from what I've heard, especially from Luke last night, he was saying that some of the National League South clubs were in for some of their players and they've managed to hold on to them. It's quite a big statement. So, I mean, you'd like to think if a team like that are attracting National League South clubs to their players, they'd have high aspirations.
I think it's going to be a bumpy ride, boys. Yeah, Ryan. Never do things easy, do we? Never do things easy. But
never.
I just like to make a point on the tactics of how wide, and we're praising how wide Barnett and Kelly Evans have been. But actually, their goal came from the gap between the fullback and the centre back.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a worry because there are some great wingers in the National League that are going to exploit that. I mean, I do feel like if this is sort of a second or third round tie, maybe first round, it's not 2-2 at this point. I think it's more comfortable. There's so much to play for. And actually, the longer the game goes on at this, the longer the Knots have the pressure. There's not the pressure on Hornchurch, so it's playing into their hands.
Yeah.
I think
I'd hate to see this go to penalties.
Oh, I don't.
If you had to say, who would your first 5 be?
First 5 penalty takers in no order.
No, do them in order. Do them in order.
So if I'd have Wootton as the first.
Really?
Yeah. Under the new boss, I'd have Jimmy Knowles. I'd have Doyle.
Go on.
He pulled it back about 20 minutes ago.
Did he? What's he doing?
What's he hugging him for? I'd have Wootton, Knowles, Doyle, Reeves, Kelly Evans for a laugh, because he'll break the net.
For a laugh.
He'd smash it in, and then he'd run up the net and square up to it.
I'd have Slocum on one of them.
That's calm, that is. Would you?
Yeah. I'd definitely got a penalty in his locker, Slocum has.
It's a decent start. Decent. But the longer this goes on, the more nervy this gets. What's the... Hereford is still leading. So Hereford are leading Woking in their tie. Kingsland have equalised against Eastleigh, and Weymouth have equalised against Chesterfield. Sutton is still behind Halifax. Is this when their good luck runs out? I don't know. Come on then, Dion. They're forcing us back, but we have heard that their legs went a little bit against Darlington, so you feel maybe the same could happen here. Overlap him, let him cut in and shoot. They know what Enzio's going to do. That's good pressing.
Yeah, no, credit to him in that sense. There's a couple of times in this game when I thought they've done their homework on some of the players that not have here.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Right, free kick. I'm going to call it goal. Goal, Rodriguez.
Do you reckon? I reckon Reeves.
Jack Denchfield. If Hornchurch go through, you need to sack your manager. Agreed.
I mean...
Woking 1, Hereford 1.
A little bit abrupt.
Woking have equalised. Thanks, Harley, for letting me know that. It's further out than I thought. I'm not going to guarantee that goal. Plus, I don't think Rodriguez is taken. He's on it. So Hornchurch fans probably don't know that Reeves scored a free kick for us from similar distance.
A bit more central, wasn't it?
Last weekend, yeah.
Very similar.
It was a rocket, so...
Wobbly rocket.
Wobbly rocket, as it was described. Yeah. Here we go. Come on, Reeves.
See him floating it.
I don't know if he's going for it. I don't think he is. So we need Ben Turner.
Oh, he is.
Deflected, is it? Oh my word, it wasn't even deflected.
Oh dear.
Wow. And you reckoned would score that? 1-0 Woking, score correction on the app. 1-0. Still 1-0 Hereford. And Weymouth haven't actually equalised. That's been corrected. I think, Carl, you're using flash scores like we do.
Just bear with me a minute. I just need to.
Yeah. Um, 53 on the clock. And first change, Jim O'Brien for Ruben Rodriguez. I'm surprised by that because actually he's been pretty good. He has been pretty good. See what George makes that when he comes back. I'm not really sure. Not really sure about that one. What do you make of that substitution? It's a bit conservative. Go on then. Yeah, that's good. Straight on it. Still wary of Hornchurch on the break here. Kelly Evans needs to be careful. Why not take off Doyle? I don't know. I think Doyle's been okay. I think he's been okay today. Go on then, skin him. Skin him. There's a lot of men in the centre of the park there, so if we can get the ball out wide, could be big. And Enzio's looked lively. Enzio's definitely looked lively. Got to spread that out wide quicker. I think the attacking intent slowed down a bit here. That's good. You've just missed substitution, which I'm a bit baffled by, and people in the comments are a bit baffled by. Oh, go on. Lovely, lovely. Get the ball in. Go
Who's
on.
that then?
Rodriguez off Jim O'Brien. Should have appointed Chris Wilder. I don't think he would have. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
That would have been class. But
that meme of it makes me laugh. Why does someone have to tell the new manager Job can play on the left? I haven't actually spotted if he's playing on the left, but that's disgraceful if he is.
Oh no! Oh god! I thought that was another deflected goal then.
If you're regular watchers to the channel, you know we'll put an instant reaction video up after this and a player rating. So, Hornchurch, based on your performance, we'll definitely be speaking about how well you've played in this game, regardless of what happens. So keep an eye out for those videos at full time. But there's still a long way to go in this game. Player ratings are, going to be odd. I feel like I'm the only Hornchurch fan here. I think I've been a few, Jack. All right, let's get a few of these. So we've got Slocum in goal. Kelly Evans. That's poor. That's poor.
Yeah, the passing still seems to be a little bit loose, doesn't it? It was quite good in the first, 20, 25 minutes. But since then, it's a big chance here. Again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
There's an injury there. Slocum's really gone in for that.
Is he all right?
I don't think so. Look at him. Is he all right? This guy's been hit by a bus. He's literally flat out.
Oh no!
And is it their number 9? Because he has been hit by a bus.
I hope that's not as serious as it looks.
Yeah. Reeves, Doyle. Who else started? Let's have a look at this.
There's a replay here.
Let's have a look at this. Like a heavy collision. There's a boot there. I mean, he's gone for the ball. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
There's nothing wrong in that. I hope he's all right. So we've got Reeves, Doyle, and Rodriguez starting in the centre, didn't they? Just getting these player ratings ready. What would you guys in the comments have given Rodriguez then for the player rating? I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
The goal.
Gets the goal. Yeah.
Shah, my friend Warren. Massive Hornchurch fan, loving the stream. 7.5 Keaton. Solid 7. Yeah, he's been all right. I think you can't really take anything from this game, but if Notts lose, yeah, not good.
Yeah,
Halifax 2, Sutton 0.
Wow.
This is a great opportunity, this was. Barnett's attacking intent is fantastic, isn't it? I could easily have deflected him.
Oh, he's coming off.
Hang on. You need to be quick. You're in goal, aren't you? If he is coming off.
He is coming off. His gloves are off. Unless he's getting new ones.
Talking about, like, he looked something on his gloves, maybe blood, but it reminded me when he came off and it looked like there was maybe something wrong with his hands. Have you seen the injury from the Forest Green Bolton game today?
No.
Jamil Matt, the winger. Honestly, if anyone's seen that in the comments, let me know. Runs into the back of a player and all his fingers all dislocate and break. And his fingers are right back. Nasty injury. Something I've never seen before in football.
No, very strange.
Really impressed with the church.
Remember Jim O'Brien's injury last season with the stud down the leg?
Oh, that was nasty.
That photo of it, oh, awful.
That was horrific, that was. Just having a look at some results. Mansfield losing always makes for a good day. We need to really be going for this now because we don't want penalties. Will Horton, Sutton 2-0 down. Big Will, that is. Big.
Huge.
I remember when you laughed.
I can only imagine. Yeah, and I can only imagine his celebrations.
Honestly, I know I'm not going over the top of the praise here. Hornchurch have been fantastic. They really have. Like
they've not made it easy for us, have they? It's such a hard game to judge. It's such a hard game to judge because
it's practically the first team that we've got.
I know, but it's massively been shaken up. I mean, uprooting the manager that's been here for 2 years. The squad's very similar to what it was last season, so these players are used to playing together. You know. So,
I think the last 20 will be interesting. See how the last 20 play out because no matter what level you're at. You could be a Premier League team, and if you're only playing 90 minutes in training ground friendlies, it's going to take its toll on you.
100%.
So it'll be interesting to see. Looking some decent results for Notts, actually. Halifax 2, Sutton 0. It's an interesting one. Chadwick and Earing with the goals. That means Hereford 1 working 0, yeah.
Is it still Hereford 1 working 0?
Yeah, it was Flash Scores. It was a wrong score on the app.
Oh.
Same as look at this. Look at the space. It's got enough on it as well.
Great pass, to be fair. Striding past us as well. Oh no.
I'm gutted you didn't come on, George. You literally spit an image of Luke Pilling.
Yeah.
How many messages do you think we've had about that?
We've had a good at least 3 or 4.
3 or 4. I'd say a couple more than that. I'd say 5 or 6.
If you're going to get political about it.
Oh my gosh. I don't like Sam Slocum doing a touch after what he did against Dagenham. And he wipes their player out. I mean, it gives Notts probably one of the best wins in their history.
Most exciting.
We need to switch on.
Games I've ever seen.
How are your nerves kicking in now? Are your nerves kicking in yet?
No.
If they scored, would you still be relaxed?
No.
No.
To be honest with you, I am a little bit. Yeah, awful far that is.
Hang on, stop what you're doing. Barnet have scored. They've actually scored. Well done, Barnet. How many is that for the season now? 21. Actually, not so far off that. No, Notts have got 36 now. I think Barnet have 3 wins all season. Barnet gone. They're 14 points behind safety. Didn't realise it was that far.
No relegation, I remember.
No.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I don't think there is actually. $108 viewers.
You know, the thing is,
thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, that's great. That is. The numbers have been increasing the last couple of weeks. It's great to see. But yeah, no, back to what I was saying there. The thing that I've noticed here, the movement off the ball seems to have changed quite dramatically. Slowed down a lot. Just
in this game or?
Second half. Penalty.
No, this ref's not giving anything, to be fair to him. That's 50-50. You could see it given, but hang about.
Waller's got it.
Yeah, it's a foul. He's lent into him. What minute? 63rd minute. Wrexham have just gone 3-up against Bromley.
Good result, that is.
Good Friday is going to be a tasty one.
It's on BT as well, isn't it, that one?
Yes. Our choice of watch-along was between this and a Wrexham game, wasn't it?
It was.
We'll definitely be doing, as long as the season doesn't peter out, we'll definitely be doing more.
Yeah, maybe a couple more, yeah.
Possibly even the playoffs if we get to it. Let us know if you're enjoying them, though, and what we could add, what we could change.
I'd be a withering mess if we got to the playoffs again. I don't think I could take it. Another playoff defeat. There's nothing worse.
Trouble with that Harrogate defeat, once they got the first goal, within 25 minutes, there was no nerves because the game was gone. The game was gone at that point.
It felt that way, definitely.
Yeah, up to 111 viewers. So thank you so much for joining us. It's getting 25 minutes to go, straight to penalties.
I hope it doesn't go for penalties for my nerves' sake.
We need to pick it up a little bit because off we go. Go on, Carl Wotton, penalty. No, referee.
Oh God!
Surely
this ref's giving nothing.
The ref forgot his whistle. That's why he's panicking. He's desperate nothing happens because his whistle's in the changing room. He's literally. I've seen him using his fingers to whistle earlier. Oh, come on. That's interesting, that is. Why would Wotton go down through on goal there, though? He wouldn't, would he? He doesn't actually go down, Carl Wotton. Kings Lynn 2, Eastleigh 1. Good for knots, that is.
Yeah. Kings Lynn are doing all right, aren't they?
Yeah, they're good when we played them. Just going to leave you for a sec, George.
Yeah, no probs. Just like to see a few more chances from Notts now. We're obviously doing quite well when it comes to possession, but we're not really doing too much with it. And like I said earlier, we're dropping off with the movement a little bit. It's a real lacking in movement. Reeves, it doesn't look like he's ready to receive the ball there at all either. Wide open. Oh, God. Ref's made a stinker there, I think. I don't see how that's their ball. This is it, though. They're switched on. They're straight onto it. Quick free kick. And, we were caught slacking there. Lucky we got away with that, definitely. There's the penalty claim. Wotton's gone down very weak there. Very weak. They just replayed the penalty.
Just caught the end of that. Penalty or not?
Nah, no way. He knows he wasn't getting the ball, so the only thing he really had left to do was go down for penalty. Noel's coming on.
Lightning fast. Can take a player on, can finish, not afraid, he's young, works well with Wotton. It's the right sub to make.
Who's come on? Has it took Enzio off? I think he has, hasn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he has.
So who's coming on? Knowles. Yeah, so I think Enzio off. What would you give Enzio, guys? Just planning for those player ratings. What would you give Enzio?
I'd give him a 6.5. I think he's been quite good. Not really had huge impact on the game, but he's
hang on.
Oh
my! He's offside. I'm going to give him a 7. I think a lot's come through him.
Yeah, that's fair. No, 100%. There's a couple of occasions where you're thinking, make that decision quicker, maybe take a shot. Thinking of 2 or 3 times where he's been on the edge of the area, and you're thinking either play someone through or shoot.
Yeah,
his decision making could be a little bit quicker, but yeah, I think 7's fair. I said 6.5. So
yeah,
no, that's a fair reflection of his performance today. Very energetic, very skillful. Looks like he's getting a bit of a boost in the new management coming, you know.
Yeah. Honestly, no signs of tiring yet. 7 first half, 6 second half. Yeah, that's probably fair. I don't think he works well in tight spaces. He works okay when it's in tight space, but he doesn't. Yeah, it's sort of 1 in 5 times he'll get out of there. But here we go. Well then, Jimmy. That's no offside there. Straight in.
That Reeves?
Nah, that's Jim. DK, rubbish nervous, and it's spread to the rest of the team. Definitely been brought into a dogfight that we didn't need. We love Kelly Evans. We'll never slate him, but past couple of weeks he was dropped, and there's a foul there. Give him an opportunity.
Nerves are setting in a bit now, I think.
Yeah, panic. That's a great takedown, to be fair, by the striker. You just wonder if Brindley not being fit has impacted Kelly Evans' mindset a bit. There's not really a challenge for his spot, is there?
That's a good effort there, to be fair. No, yeah, I mean it could do, but you'd like to think he's a bit more well motivated than that.
Yeah,
because he's a great player, isn't he? So it would be a shame if that is the sort of attitude or mind frame that he is in. I can't see it personally.
Sutton have got one back.
Yeah, a matter of time.
You know what'll happen to Sutton there? They'll get a dodgy penalty and
scrape a win back.
Well, get a draw at least. Yeah. 2-1. Who scored for them? Around Harry Buteman, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Not sure. Just he seems to be a great player for them. Last 20 then. Is this an injury? Is this time wasting? I'm saying if you plan on time wasting with 20 minutes to go, you can probably use up about 3 minutes if you're clever with it. You probably can, because time wasting never properly gets put on, does it? Never in the added time properly.
No. Yeah, I'd say these are playing for penalties, but I don't think they are. They've had a few decent chances. They've been playing it quite well.
Yeah.
No, I feel a bit different about this though. The second half now.
It's turned into exactly what Luke Parrish just said. It's a dogfight now. That's an unbelievable pass. Is that Doyle? Fair play. That's a fantastic ball. Look at Knowles. Off you go, Jimmy. Off you go. Go on.
Offside.
He's on. What a block. Fair play. What a block.
I mean, Wharton has to do better there for me.
I mean, Wharton is offside there. He's offside.
He is offside.
Oh, no. Stockport 1, Hartlepool 1. That's good for
He's miles off.
Oh, if he'd have lifted the ball, he scored.
Or if he just dummies it. The player had already left the ground.
Look how much that meant to their keeper. That ball from Doyle is absolutely class.
Yeah.
You're seeing that link up between Knowles and Wharton already. Well in. Not to get the throw. 71. The longer this goes on, the more nervy Knots get. Such a heavy touch.
Heavy touch.
Hereford are still leading Woking. And another goal. And Dagenham lead Torquay as well. Great results in the league.
That's unbelievable.
If you're looking at the league table now, teams above Knots, you've got Wrexham winning, Stockport, Torquay, Hartlepool, and Sutton all failing to win.
You just got to hope we can go into the league with a little bit better quality than this, I think.
I think we all expected a team that was a little bit more changed, but actually, if we'd have done that, we could have been in a real mess. Putting fringe players on, because this side.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I can just about see our seats, can't you, from that image there? Gutting.
Here he is, long for a specialist.
Nah, this would be dangerous. This way you need Ben Turner. Sub him on. Do you know who's got the goal back for Sutton?
Who?
Rob Milson.
Has he?
Yeah.
Wow.
What has happened to Ross McCormack?
Not sure.
He literally doesn't play.
It's such a good signing as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Such a good signing, but how your nerves now? Kicked in yet?
Oh yeah, I said it a few minutes ago. Because the game's gone flat, hasn't it, really? It's not like we've got a grip on the game at all, have we?
Spin on that. Is this Eli Sam?
No,
it's Eli Sam.
Is it?
Yeah. Go on then.
Come on.
Pushkas Award. I'm missing all these subs today. Because I'm looking at all the live chats and everything.
Come on.
Help us out again, please, chat. Who's he come on for?
Miller. Looks lively.
I think it's Miller.
Go on.
Come on, Knots. Sam came in for Miller. Thank you. For me, Miller. 6.5. Woking leading. With our added time, the Woking game's 6 minutes ahead of us, so they've got 8 minutes to hold out. Hereford leading against Woking.
I nearly said. That was a quick turnaround. Do you know, like, what's going on now? Like, I was saying it in the first half, when we're picking throw-ins up, we're straight on it and we're straight getting the ball rolling again. That's stopped now.
Yeah. There's undoubtedly nerves. There's undoubtedly, because you're coming 100%.
in. So
you're coming in as...
isn't there? Like Luke said, coming in as, you want to impress the manager.
But you're also coming in as dead set favourites. Like, let's be realistic. All fans thought we'd have scored 3, 4, 5 by now, and without conceding.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever easy for Knots, is it? Nothing is easy for Knots.
No. At least it's interesting, though, eh? It'd be boring if it was easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Not in some situations. It'd be nice to have it easy sometimes. He's blowing a bit, number 8. Just move it around, left to right, work the space. Because that foul came from them being a yard or 2 off. Nah, back on. It's yours.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah, the clock was still going. The replay had frozen. Knots have scored.
What?
And we've missed it because of the replay.
Oh, dear.
Nice one, Knots.
You Sam.
Nice one.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? I tell you what, though, he likes this tournament, doesn't he? He likes Sam.
Good player. Let's have a look at the goal then.
I like him. I hope we see a bit more of him.
What's happened then for the goal? Hit into the ground and he's on the side.
Poacher's goal, that is. Absolute poacher of a goal, that.
He's well onside.
I'm drinking from the prototype.
Oh yeah, love it.
Love it. Would anyone like one of them?
It.
Might make another one made. Give it away.
You're going to get no one saying they want one of them.
Absolutely no one wants one.
It makes the drink taste nice though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
It's proven. I don't know how it's proven, but it does.
Yeah, something in the ceramic.
So if you want one, just hit us up.
Any response to that?
No, no one wants one. Surprise.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How far are we into the match? A beautiful mug to say the least.
Who said that?
M-Fol.
Yeah, we'll take that. It's not one of the fan chat regulars, so I'll take that.
Yeah. 79 minutes into the game. I want one. Dexter Naylor wants one.
A few people out there want one then.
Will Horton's just put Eli.
I think he might be a few behind then.
The Urchins will pull it back. I hope not, because I think Notts are going to get a fourth for this free kick.
For ball?
I knew he wouldn't. It's ridiculous how goals can change moods. Some dancing around the living room just broke out. I can see why that would happen.
Dance around the living room?
Yeah, someone said they dance around the living room after the goal. I'll take one, please.
Just
someone else wants some up. Mad about trains. I'll take one, please.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to start making them. You do pottery, don't you, Tom?
No.
All right.
I'm not even going to engage with his silly.
Must be a different Tom then.
Eli Sam's ridiculous, and he's changed the game. He's changed the game.
He is.
Serious shapes, Ryan says.
Solid
so
as
there
a
must
rock
be
as well.
some big dancing going on in Ryan's house. Cracking mug, Seb Johnson. Honestly, shut the channel down and open a pottery business. Show us again, George.
It's got the logo all the way around it in 3 ways, and the handles, the mug's obviously white, the handle's black, the inside's black.
We'll get a giveaway going there. Couple of giveaways.
Get a giveaway of I mean, why not? Would anyone be up for entering a giveaway if it was just a mug?
Of course. Oh, there you go. Halifax 2, Sutton 2. Here you go.
It's just Sutton, isn't it? They just do it all the time, don't they?
They're probably going to win it now.
Yeah.
In other news, it's Accrington Stanley 0, Peterborough 7. So, I mean,
big result.
Big result.
Huge.
I love the mug. Colin Metcalf said he would enter. Oh, Jack Dentford. All I see is 3 mugs on my screen. Must be having a few issues with that there. Quite a few people are saying they'll actually have one, you know.
I'll take that.
Black handle contrasted with white mug, get them sold. Honestly. Someone else says they want one. Hornchurch fans mugged you off. Oh, shouldn't have read that out.
Shouldn't have read that one out, Tom, I don't think.
All right, less of this mug chat.
It's not as bad as roundabouts, but at least it's relevant, you know.
Yeah. 8 to go. Solihull Moors down to 9 men against Aldershot. Fair enough. I mean, a draw for Sutton, even a draw in the Sutton game, if it stayed like that, would be good.
Yeah.
Come on, Notts, press. Don't sit back. Dexter Naylor, how do you feel about Ardley parting with the club? We actually did a video with a few fans on Wednesday night. Basically says everything we felt upset, but yeah. Ooh.
It's a mix of emotions, I think, now, isn't it? You feel sorry for him, you feel sad for him. Was it a little bit early? You'd say so, but I think when it boils down to it, I think the timing of this appointment was all it was. It's probably come to a point where he wants a new job because I know he's been in the country since August.
Great block.
On the attack then.
Great block.
Obviously, coming into a game where it's the FA Trophy gives you a little bit more breathing space to get the ball rolling with your style of play to kick on in the league. So
definitely
more of a timing thing, I think.
7+ added time to see it out. I'm scared to go back on the scores in case Sutton have scored again.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. It's just about management now, isn't it? Game management.
Something we have struggled with, I think. Maurice Ross in shorts. That's a Scotsman if I've never seen one before.
What do you guys think of Slocum? I think he's more confident in recent games. Yeah, George keeps talking about this.
Yeah, he does. He looks a lot more confident.
Dagenham seems to knock him a little bit, even though we won from it. Come on then. Eli Sam, guaranteed to do a bit of magic. He's a good player. And he's starting to become more regular now. He's starting to become more regular about it.
Yeah.
You couldn't write that Sutton are 3-2 up.
Oh, they're actually
3-2 up.
I said it, didn't I? I said it. They're the comeback kings, aren't they? They do it all the time.
2-0 down until the 74th.
Surely they cannot sustain playing like that. The thing I don't get, when we played Sutton, obviously different times of the season, different points of where the players are at mentally, etc. But when we played them, I thought they were so tight. We really struggled to break Sutton down.
It's 2-2.
Oh God, you got me talking rubbish here.
Honestly, his flash scores is never this unreliable. But
it kind of does. It kind of does still stay relevant. When we played Sutton, they were so tight. We really struggled to break them down. I'm surprised how many goals they have been conceding.
Yeah. It's been disallowed, I think.
Was it a goal disallowed or was it a hiccup?
I think it was disallowed, yeah. I think so. 4 to go.
It's I just want to, obviously I can't get in the live chat, but you've been keeping me up to date with the scores and it's been great. It's really been good.
We should do whatever it takes to hold out now.
Wait, I've just noticed something. Have you noticed that Ellis has only took one throw in?
No, I haven't.
He's only took one throw in.
I don't think you're risking to come up now anyway.
Yeah, but even in the first half, I don't think he took a throw in, did he? You'd fancy him from there.
I don't know. Now with Eli Sam on, you would. We want to be on the front foot for the rest of this game. That Knowles, lovely. Jimmy Knowles. Oh,
sting that. Bit of sting.
Hornchurch playing.
Swaz.
They're tiring a little bit.
They've been good though. They've been very good.
Very good, yeah.
It's second half they've been better, I think. They've been able to play a little bit more. I think we have allowed them to play a little bit more. But no, they've been good. A lot better than I expected, actually.
Yeah. I mean, the clock is going slow now.
It always does with that one goal cushion, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that is a long throw as well, to be fair. And who's won that? Someone says, don't think we'll catch Sutton. Well, as it stands, its points dropped. So it's finished Dagenham 1, Torquay 0. Massive result for Notts. Stockport 1, Hartlepool 1. Another good result for Notts. Just need that Sutton game to finish.
Yeah.
Need it to finish.
I bet they're piling the pressure on, aren't they?
Probably. Come on, Notts. Do it any way necessary. We've been in a game here. So they need a goal, yet they boot it that high now. Make any sense? Right. We've got Aldershot on Tuesday, yeah? They're 1-0 down to Solihull, and Solihull have 9 men. And have for the last 15 minutes. We've got to win that.
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you? But you've said it previously. It's never easy for Notts, is it? We never make it easy for ourselves.
No. 88. I want us to keep going forward. Eli Sam's been a bit of a game changer.
He's great with his back to goal, isn't he?
He's giving a free kick away. Yeah, he is good with his back to goal, to be fair. I just want this Sutton game to end. Hereford 1, Woking 0. Big result in the other semi-final.
Has it finished?
No. Go on, win that. Well in. Jimmy Knowles, 1-2. Down the line you go. Look at the pressure still there. Really good. Really good pressure. Keep him doing that. Some game's still going ahead. Still going.
Playing quite well here now.
Yeah,
a little bit more.
It's good. I thought there'd be more nerves, but we're playing confidently now. They look gone, don't they? They're shattered. Yeah. Well, that doesn't help though. Playing a poor pass like that gives it straight back to them. What's the added time? No added time yet, Callum. Kingsley beat Eastleigh, big result. It's finished Halifax 2, Sutton 2. They remain unbeaten, but its points dropped. Oh, yeah. That's really good. That's really good. Play it simple. Jimmy Knowles, just beat him and run.
Oh dear.
What's he done there? 4 minutes added. 4 minutes from Wembley. Four minutes from the FA Trophy final, which I feel were hard done by last year. Played a League 2 side in the semi-final. Come on, Notts. Come on. Oh, my goodness. They've scored.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable. This is Notts County through and through.
I can't even laugh at that. That's shocking.
If I don't change the score on the stream, does it remain 3-2? Wow. Gutted. They were calling for offside. He's not offside. He's not offside, so.
That's shocking, that is. I can't believe that. I mean, you can fair play to Hornchurch. We were literally just saying that they look like they're tired.
Yeah.
Like, fair play to him for getting the goal back, but
that's why I don't let long balls into the box.
That's poor from Notts, that is. That defensively, that is shocking. I can't believe I've just seen that. Three player, I can't even remember who it was. It's got to be Rawlinson Ellis and somebody else, possibly Barnett or Kelly Evans, swamped in sort of together, leaving players open, like wide open in our area. It's poor, that is.
Come on then. I will give Notts credit. There's one thing they're good at: when they need a goal last minute, they really do go for it.
Shouldn't get to that stage though.
No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Far too many times this season have we seen it.
Go on. Oh, come on.
Not a bad effort, that. Who was that? Wharton, was it?
Something like that.
Oh man, penalty. It looks like it's going to go to penalties then on the watch
It's
along.
fine. It is fine. Charlie, where can I watch the stream? You have to buy it on the Notts website. £8. I mean, whether it's worth it depends on who you want to win the shootout and if it happens. Is it pens straight away? Yeah, I think it is. It wasn't the other round.
There's no extra time.
Whatever happens in this, Hereford making it to the final is fantastic for them. Beating a team in our league such as Woking, who aren't a poor team. Off we go. Go on then, Eli Sam. Why did you let that bounce? That's really frustrated me. Why did you let that bounce? How much is it? It's £8, Charlie, for the stream. You can choose to pay more, but that's just if you want to give more money to the club. So.
That's really took the wind out of my sails. That has. You were literally just saying 4 minutes to Wembley, and then all of a sudden,
yeah,
they come and score like that. I'd be interested to see the post-match with Burchnall after this. He's not going to be very happy, I don't think, is he? Oh, is that Doyle coming off injured?
And we use all our subs?
Yeah. Oh dear. That's concerning, I think, seeing Doyle go off injured.
Yeah.
Looked like a lower leg injury, didn't it?
Yeah. Wow, it gives a bit of a chance for other players, doesn't it?
It does, but you look at Matty Wolf being injured.
No, it's a cup tie. And things like this happen. We see Leeds lost to Crawley. We see things like this. We've even seen in the past, the year that we lost to Hampton Waterlooville. Didn't they score 2 at Anfield? Teams just turn up. And this is now very dangerous. This is a possibility for them to go and win it. And imagine if they did. Eli Sam, take that down.
Penalties, though. Oh, God.
Don't. Why have you said that while the game's still going and they've got a throw in?
No, but it's just, I'm just anticipating how nerve-wracking that is.
Just anticipating not bottling it at this stage.
There's not many players in that squad that I'm 100% behind when it comes to penalties. You've obviously got Knowles, which I think is the only player that I'd put my money on to score. Maybe Reeves.
Yeah, they want penalties now, don't they?
Oh, no.
Right then. Penalties.
Oh, right. God.
Break that down. A deflected goal couldn't do much about. Gave them the room. A very well worked second for them. And what happened for the third?
For their goal?
Yeah, just poor positioning.
Generally, that you've hit the nail on the head. I think it's very poor. Can't really see why they've been given that much space. It's annoying. I hope we don't see much more of what we've seen today for the rest of the season. I understand there's going to be a little bit of a time with the new manager coming in. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be probably as it was when Audley was in charge for a little bit, because there's going to be a transition period. But
yeah,
that's it's a team lower down than us. Obviously, you can't take much away from Hornchurch because they have been good. They've shown a lot of fight, and credit to them. But I'm talking more as in sense of a Notts perspective. They've got to be doing better than that. Because it's not even like, it's just the basics. Second goal, we should have been doing better. Their second goal, we should have been doing better from. Third goal, should have been doing better. There's not much you can do about the first goal. But
it's a lottery now, isn't it? It is. It's an absolute.
Yeah. Well, you're going into this. You've got a team that have got pressure on them. Like it's you've got to win this penalty shootout, and you've got another team where it's. I mean that the keeper for Hornchurch, he probably doesn't feel any pressure at all, whereas Slocum's probably feeling.
Isn't Luke Pilling a very good penalty saver?
Yeah, he's okay, I think, isn't he?
Is it shootout or extra time? I'm 99% sure it's a shootout straight away.
Yeah, 100%. It's straight to penalties.
I think for this game, actually, Doyle was a bit better than Reeves.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. I think he's been really good. Penalties, though, I mean, I really didn't expect to see that today, did you?
No, not at all.
Credit where it's due, though, like I've said a few times now. Who do you reckon then, Tom? First penalty taker? It's obviously not Reeves because he's put his trousers on.
I don't know, but...
Team talk here then, boys.
Whatever happens, it's a shambolic result.
Fancy O'Brien on a penalty. I reckon he'll nestle one in the back of the net.
Yeah. Imagine what it's like to be a Hornchurch fan now. Come from behind 3 times to go to penalties and late as well. It's what you dream of.
Yeah, there'll be the alcohol would be flowing if I was a Hornchurch fan now.
Who's nervous?
As a Notts fan?
No, I mean as in the players. Why have they got any reason to be nervous?
That's what I'm saying. There's one team that has no pressure on them at all, and there's one team that's got tons and tons of pressure on them because they've just let themselves down time after time. There, you know, they've took the lead 3 times in a game and lost it.
3 times, yeah. We're all over the captain's arm, man. That's what I love to see.
Yeah, that's interesting actually, isn't it? To see that he's a sort of second in for the captain arm, man.
I hope to go in front of the cop because we'll have the support behind us then.
Yeah, it'll be absolutely jumping in the car.
We're putting their players off. Would you say it's our worst result ever given our opponents? No, I don't think so.
No. I mean, on paper, if you're going to look at it on paper, it's obviously probably got to be up there, one of the worst. But in terms of, you know, when you take everything into account, football, we had a new manager 2 days ago. There's obviously going to be a few uncertainties in the squad.
It's a really funny one to look at.
It is. There's so many different aspects. So many.
At the end of the day, we've got players that can be playing in
Morton's up first, Tom. You're right.
Did you not see me on the phone?
Who too?
Ian.
Oh,
he asked me for the.
Was he asking? Yeah.
Yeah.
God's sake! And you said Watton first.
Yeah.
Jesus, what?
Good.
Never in doubt. What a penalty.
You got to look at the bigger picture. What would losing our penalties do here for the confidence of the players? New manager comes in.
Don't want to talk about that. Come on. We've just scored our first. Come on, let's not talk about that. Let's keep it positive.
I'm shaking.
O'Brien's doing a lovely warm-up there. Show me a hand. Jesus, word. Remember that penalty shootout where Joe Hart was like pulling all sorts of faces? Who was that against?
On Italy, and then Pirlo just sat him down. Yeah. Hornchurch first penalty. Good penalty.
Well taken, yeah. Chancellor coming on way. Cool as you like that was.
Up to 240 viewers, hoping that they see some of them 2 Notts fans looking at a loss on penalties. Two good penalties.
So far, so good, I think. Solid.
Huge for them, even to get this far. So
what's going on here? Something kicking off with Doyle?
Is there ever anything not kicking off with Doyle? Just before an O'Brien
kicking off on the sideline with Doyle, then.
Yeah, you wonder if it's to try and put Jim off.
No, I think Jim's got this.
Oh, quick kick off with a reflection.
This is where you see who would be the better manager. Oh my God! What a penalty!
To be fair, none of these three penalties are being saved.
No.
Notts County the best. I'm French. If you tune in from France, thank you very much. We've had Canada before. We've had Thailand. That's an unbelievable penalty. It's an unbelievable penalty. Whatever happens in this, it's been a cracking cup tie.
It's the best £8 I've ever spent anyway.
Jake Keane shouter. Yeah, we've got this muted, Luke, just because we're on the live stream. How's he not saved that? That fair play score. That's an atrocious penalty. An absolutely terrible penalty. That is a woeful penalty.
Yeah, Slocum's got to do better there. He got to do better there.
Live stream has popped up to nearly 280. Who's this? Jake Reeves.
Reevesy, yeah. I didn't think he was going to take one. I see him putting his tracky bottoms on.
Come on, Jake.
Oh, he's missed it.
Unbelievable.
Oh no.
It's not a good penalty, is it?
Still a good save. He's firm hand on that.
This is shocking. This is shocking. Oh my word. I can't imagine the nerves of the Hornchurch fans right now. Not so bottled it.
Oh dear.
I've gone a bit quiet.
It's gone a bit flat in here, hasn't it? Oh dear.
Wow. On a bit flat is an understatement. You two are not keeping us informed. I think you can tell by our reactions. Yeah. Jimmy Knowles scores screamer. Jimmy Knowles. 3-3 on penalties.
Never in doubt. Obviously, Notts have taken 4 penalties now and missed one. Hornchurch are about to step up and take their 4th.
Yeah.
Just got to hope Slocum can save it.
Got to save this. Got to. Here we go. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam Slocum.
Come on.
Steps up. Sam.
Oh, no.
He's got to be saving that for me. He's got to be saving that.
There's not a lot on that, is there? There's not.
I think it's bounced over his... I think it's bounced over him. Now, who's taking this? If he misses, that's it. Has that bounced over his hand? Yeah, it's just taking a bobble on the pitch.
Oh,
this is a massive moment.
Who's this? Oh, no. He'll
score.
Please. He missed his last one. Oh, good penalty. Give him that.
Here we go.
He's got a real weird... What's the term I'm looking for here? The way he kicks the ball is so strange. He twists.
Always like he's trying to put a bit of finesse on it or something.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Slocum's got to save this, or Hornchurch are through.
Unbelievable! If this fair play to Hornchurch if they get this, fair play. They deserve it. We've been absolutely terrible at keeping the lead. The pressure on him. Fair play if they score this. You can't give them anything but credit.
Come on, Slocum. No, they're through. They've been knocked out.
Unbelievable. Notts County. Hang your head. Hang your head.
Credit to Hornchurch there. I mean, look at those scenes there. They're going absolutely bonkers on the pitch.
That's a low point.
That's a low point.
That's disgraceful. Not
the game Burchnall would have wanted for his first game in charge at Notts by any stretch of the imagination. That isn't.
He sees what he's got now. He's got to work with. So thank you for joining us. I'm sure the Hornchurch fans enjoyed it. We will be putting up an instant reaction. I'm glad that's your job, George. I've got the player ratings. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about that. We've just lost on penalties.
I don't know why we're laughing. It's not funny, is it? At all.
Times. If you don't laugh, you cry. So Wembley, in the background of this picture, is gone. Well done, Hornchurch. Unbelievable.
Credit to Hornchurch, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for everyone that's watched. It was good to have a chat with you all, and keep an eye out for the videos coming in the next few minutes.